Hey everybody, today I am working on a Ranger tire balancer, a DST64T. So let me explain what was going on with this tire balancer. So we've got the top off. There are a bolt here, bolt, bolt, and then the whole top lifts off. I have it unplugged, so don't worry about getting shocked. So what was happening with this tire balancer is that when you spin it over, you were hearing a clicking noise coming from the inside. So what has happened is you can see right here, the belt is coming apart. So we are going to put a new belt in this. I've never put a belt in it. There's no instructions on how to do it, so I'm going to try to figure out how to do it. So first thing I did was look at it. I think what I can do is I can just slide the belt over this plastic piece and onto the pulley and adjust it up. All right. One of the problems is this has an LED light in it to help you pull the weights on or off. So this is the wiring for the LED light in this outer piece. This is held on by 2 Phillips screws. This runs into the machine and runs down to, there should be a switch in there that turns the light on and off. And it also, these wires here. So this wire here hooks to one side of the switch. This wire loops around. I actually physically had to cut it, and it loops around. Here's the other wire to the switch, and that's the other part of the wire I had to cut. I had to cut to get this separate so I could get the belt to slide over. So now that we've got it all loose, I have ordered a, where are we? I have ordered a new belt. There is the part number of the belt for this machine. I had to get it from Summit Racing. Go figure. So now we're just going to go ahead, and now that I have all that stuff disconnected, we should be able to slide the belt over top here and put the belt on. We have to loosen the motor up, and that is a 14mm socket. So we're just going to go ahead and loosen the motor up. Oh, come on, baby. There we go. Last one. Okay. So we just loosen the motor up. And now the motor should slide toward me. I think I don't have the bolts loosened enough. So let me make sure I have all the bolts loose enough. All right. Sorry, trying to do this one-handed. So there we go. So then the belt comes off. Now there is no grooves on this. We'll throw the measuring device out of the way. So hopefully I'll be able just to get the belt on the other side of the pulley and then work it out. Kind of need both hands for this. Because I'm not sure how that comes apart. If that comes apart, you can slide everything apart. Let me see. Can you all see what I'm doing? Yeah. So there's the part of the belt. And get this on this side. There we go. And like I said, now the wire's got to go through here, through the center of the belt, and now the belt's off. So you are going to have to cut this one wire here to get the lights unplugged. And of course I didn't look, so I bet you this plugs in only one way. Maybe it doesn't. I don't. And then you're also, the way this wire routes, it routes down underneath here so it doesn't rub on the pulley. So you're going to make sure it doesn't rub on the pulley. All right. I doubt anybody's going to watch the rest of the video, but that's how you get the belt off. You're going to have to come in here and cut this wire, get this wire pulled out, take the screws out of here, and then you can get it out without too much trouble. As you see, there's not a lot into these machines. Computer board, probably computer board here, the motor, and the mechanism here. All right, everybody, I think I'm gonna leave it here, but I just wanna show you really quick on how to change the belt on a balancer. Now, once I'm done with this, I am gonna do a recalibration on this. I will come back after we're done and I'll show you how to calibrate this 64T machine. Alrighty, I did exactly what I had said. Is I had to cut that wire down there for that micro switch for the light. So now, as you can see, we'll turn the power on, and now when you step on the switch, the light works properly and the belt is on. Let me cut this off. The belt is about that tight. All right, everything seems to be running nice and smooth. So let's go ahead and turn the machine on and let it go ahead and reset. And then we'll go ahead and close this. Working just like it's supposed to. You open it up, you step on the brake, the LED lights are coming on. So now we just got to put the top back on. And when I come back, I'll show you how to calibrate the machine. But let me try to stick the camera down here to show you where the wires go on that micro switch. It's kind of hard to see from up top, but that's how you have to have the wires on for that micro switch, on the one outside one and on the one inner. And I'll wire tie these wires up out of the way in case we have to move the machine. All right, so let me get the machine all back together and I'll come back and show you how to calibrate it. Alrighty, got the machine all back together, all the screws back in. So let me show you how to calibrate the machine. It's plugged in, turn the machine on, wait for it to warm up, right? So I have, this is my rim I use to balance it, and for calibration, and I have everything written on here so I know what I need to do. It's a 17-inch rim, it's 8-inch wide, and it's 9 inches away from the machine. So we're gonna go ahead and enter that stuff in here. So the distance is 9 inches away. Oops, 9 inches. The diameter is a 17, so we're going to bring that up to 17. The width is 8, so we're going to push that to 8. All right, so now what you're going to do is you're going to push and hold the C button, and then you're going to push and hold the D button, and then everything's going to start flashing, and when they stop flashing, it's ready to go. So let me hand it off to G Junior. Hold it right there. All right. So you push the C and you push the D and you hold it. See how everything's flashing real flashed? As soon as it stops flashing, you let go. Now we're going to go ahead and close the hood. It's going to do its little spinny thing. Now it says add 350. All right. And it doesn't matter as long as you add 350 to the outside, so it doesn't matter where you put it. But I don't have a 350 weight, so I have two 175 weights. So I'm going to go ahead and put both the weights on outside like that, and now I'm going to pull the hood down again, and it's going to spin. And calibration, and that is how you calibrate this machine, the DST64T. Alrighty, everybody, so it should be ready to go now. The belt went bad on this machine, and I think that's what was throwing our balancing off. So took it apart, found out the belt was bad. You could hear it, the belt was going click, 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 click inside, because it was, you can see here's a piece of it, of the old belt. It was coming apart, and it was just flopping around in the machine, making noise. All right, everybody, so that's how you take and calibrate and replace the belt on a Ranger tire balancer, a DST64T. All right, everybody, thanks a lot for watching. Please subscribe. You can always do that in that corner. Please give me a thumbs up if you like all my automotive videos.